All right, let's go to the national record watch. Some national records have gone down already, but some may be in store for us soon enough, which brings us to the 4x200. Bullis School's girls record of 134.75 from 2018 could be on the verge of going down this year, with Montverde Academy's girls just 300ths of a second away from the mark. Olivia, I think you're pretty on the nose here.
I'm right on the nose. I'm like 95% sure this is going to go down. The only reason why I'm giving that 5% is you just got to do it on the day, right? And the next opportunity for this to happen is nationals. So I'm taking into consideration, part of that squad is Deja Hodge. So they're going to have races underneath their belt before they step into this 4x2. But we already know Montverde Academy looks ready to go. They were just 300ths of a second off running that at Millrose, and they pretty much I don't want to say they did by themselves, but like Bullis was right there. Bullis was a few steps back. They went 135.25, but that's about a half a second lead. So I feel like Montverde is just right there, and I can see it going down for sure at New Balance. They just got to put it all together one last time.
A lot of pressure. Ashley?
See, Liv said 95% chance this goes down. I say 100%.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Ashley.
God.
What?
Ashley!
Look at this. Okay, they like you said, they're only 300ths of a second off at Millrose. 134.75 is that record. At New Balance Nationals, I mean, that's the place where you're going to break records, right? And Montverde has the crew to do that. Again, they already broke the 4x4 national record earlier this year at the VA Showcase. Just add that 4x2 in there. All you got to do, like 300ths of a second is like a teeny bit cleaner handoff. Like,
think about the rounds that they're about to be running at New Balance. They have rounds too.
Who cares? Who cares?
What? No, you can't say who cares. I think
Millrose had one race.
That is the fear, I guess, in the rounds, in the prelims that you run into with handoffs. I've seen it before. Like, teams have made mistakes when they were the clear and set favorite to win these races, and they've dropped the baton, or they've had a bad handoff and it's thrown them back in the seating. So, I mean, it can have an effect.
Like, think about it, Deja. She's gonna be in the 60 and the 2, and now
they did that last year.
Yeah, but they didn't break a national record in 4x2.
Oh, they didn't have Skylar Franklin. They didn't have this whole crew here.
Olivia wasn't who she was last year.
Yeah.
Yes,
it's a different crew.
And then Skylar, she's probably gonna be in that 4. She's going to have rounds of that.
I think the team can clearly come into a 4x2 having run other races, right, and still be effective. Like,
Agreed.
We agree.
I'm not saying they're not going to be effective, but that's why I say 95%.
But also, like, even if it's not Montverde that does it, I think Bullis School could do it too. I mean, they weren't that far off either.
That's
so I
fair.
feel like that's another thing to say too. It's not like we have that's the only team that could break this record. I think Bullis could very well break this as well. So if you have those two battling it out, like, competition also fuels fast performances.
Well, cross fingers, I think, from all of us that everything runs smoothly. They get into the finals.
Yes.
Bullis, Archbishop Carroll, Union Catholic, they all get into the finals as well because all 4 of those teams ran times at Millrose that put them in the top 50 all time in the 4x2. That's going to be a great assembled field if we can get that at the national championships. Now, the stakes, the pressure, all of that kind of builds, though, and you just sort of cross your fingers and you hope that everything goes smoothly, because if that is the case, then Montverde sets a new national record. And maybe even another team goes past the former national record, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that how that normally goes?
I feel like that's how it goes.
I'm all for it.
Yes.
But I don't know. We'll get the team that has it going up against the team that wants it. No better storyline there.